My name is Madilschy and this is Explore. This is a new arrival for one of our clients, and it is a 2018 Nissan Note X4. This obviously comes with a 1200cc 3-cylinder engine with selectable 4-wheel drive system. And through CARS360.co.ke, it comes in at 1.23 million shillings, and that's against a market cost of 1.3 million shillings. So what do you get for your 1.23 million shillings Nissan Note? Well, first of all, let's look at the exterior. This is a pearl white finish. Pearl white finish on this Nissan Note has almost things that look like metal flake to just make the car pop out, to differentiate it more with every other car. You obviously have, this is facelifted for this generation of Nissan Note. So you have different headlights, a different grille, different front bumper, and when we go to the rear, you'll even see different tail lamps. But let's just take it through to the side. As you can see, you have your alloy rims right over there. You have obviously the white color, just emphasizing the streamlined nature of this Nissan Note. And obviously when you come to the back, you can see it has some few feature lines just to sort of make this car look more purposeful, almost like it's moving, almost like it's alive, just so that you have much more of a road presence. It is a small car, but still you won't mistake it on the road. Now let's get to the rear. Now when we come to the rear of this car, we can tell other changes with this facelifted version. You have different taillights, you have a different rear bumper, and obviously with this particular car you even have your rear windscreen wiper to always make sure that both at the front windscreen and the rear windscreen you're always seeing where you're going. Now obviously this car does have a boot, and let's see what is underneath this boot. So as you can see, this is a big enough boot. You have your proper space here. You can fit generally a lot of stuff inside this boot. You can even fold down the rear seats in order to get even more space. And obviously when you check underneath the floor, you have your jack right over here. You have your towing hook or towing eye right over there. You have your car repair kit placed over there. You have your wheel spanner as well. And you have your jack handle, all included at the rear boot of this car. And it's actually a very spacious boot. Spacious for its size as well as the interior, which we're going to next. Now, the interior of this Nissan Note is another plain example of simplicity is the right way to go. It's not cluttered. It's a very simple interior. You only have your infotainment screen right here. You have your climate controls over here, your gear selector, your handbrake, your steering wheel, your stalks for both the windscreen washer, the windscreen wiper, and your indicator stalk, and that's about it. It's a very simplified interior. There's not too much to confuse you, but yet everything has been ergonomically positioned in order for you to reach out when you're still driving. So you obviously have your infotainment screen here. You can toggle through the radio and other short settings, even though obviously if you're buying a car like this, we always advise you get a modern infotainment system. Now a modern one also with English on it. It can control many more things. It's more current. So we advise you get another infotainment system when you buy obviously a Note like this. Then you obviously have your climate controls here. You can control the positions which the air is coming into the vehicle. You can control the fan speed. You can also control the temperature. So if you want it hot or you want it cool, everything is right there. You have your AC button there in order to make sure that it's colder or hotter depending on the weather condition. And then you have your steering wheel right over here. Very simple steering wheel, no buttons at all. It's a very simple steering wheel, but you can adjust it different ways, as I can just demonstrate right now. So this is a very simple one. It doesn't pull towards you, but you can put it up or down. So until you find your perfect driving position. The seats also manually adjustable. You can pull it forward or back. You can adjust the backrest forward or back. So everything is positioned in a way whereby you can actually get there. Then obviously you have your glove compartment over here. You have your top glove compartment. And you have a very deep bottom glove compartment. You have your sun visors here with the vanity mirrors. There you go. You have your light there. You have the driver's sun visor and vanity mirror as well. And that's basically it. You can adjust the aircon vents right over here. You can close them up, you can open them up, and just try and position it in a way whereby it can come to your face and cool you down on a hot day such as today. Then you have obviously the other system buttons here. So you have one for your traffic warning light. So this one basically it's like a collision button, so it tells you if the vehicle behind you you're about to hit it, or even the vehicle in front. You have your traction control system here. You can turn it off and back on, and you also have your lane keep assist as well over here. But the biggest feature on this particular Nissan Note obviously is the selectable four-wheel drive system. You have a button here, so when you do press it, you press four-wheel drive, it actually gets the rear axle. You have rear drive shafts at the back, you have a rear differential, it activates that, and you get four-wheel drive with this small Nissan Note, which is amazing. It means you can go to Ushago with this car, no matter the weather condition, chapa matope, you won't get stuck. That's why you buy cars like this. So this is the interior of your Nissan Note. Obviously, you have your rear seats. They're very spacious. You can fold them up, you can fold them down, and you can actually have more boot space, as we had talked about. Now, I have mentioned four-wheel drive system. So now let's go and check out the engine. Now, the engine of this Nissan Note is a 1200cc three-cylinder petrol engine, otherwise known as the HR12DE. Now, that denotes that this car is not only a 1200cc, but is also packed with a four-wheel drive system. So you have 107 horsepower coming from the engine, 117 Newton meters of torque, goes to a 4-speed automatic gearbox that then sends power, if you select it, to all four wheels. Now, consumption of this car is rated at between 14 to around 15 kilometers per liter. Doesn't sound that great, but what you sacrifice in fuel economy, you gain with four-wheel drive grip. And that's what the biggest advantage of this car. Now, 0 to 100, if that matters to you, is between, let's say 13 to around 14 seconds to 100 kilometers per hour. But the biggest thing you want with this car is you want a very compact car that gives you relatively good fuel economy, and when you need it, can give you four-wheel drive grip. That is a big factor while buying this 2018 Nissan Note. Now, you can get this 2018 Nissan Note with a selectable four-wheel drive system through CARS360.co.ke for 1.23 million shillings. And that is from a market price of 1.3 million shillings. You can get savings through us. Just visit the website, put in this car or any other car of your choosing, and a consultant from CARS360 will be able to guide you all the way from the moment you order this car to when it's being shipped, to when it's delivered into Kenya, and straight to your doorstep with 60-day shipping guarantee. And that is it from today. Please, we hope you enjoyed it. We hope you've learned everything about this car. And if you want to actually visit us physically, you can come to International House. We are located at the 11th floor, and you will be able to get any advice you want on car importation. Because at the end of the day, CARS360, we are the professionals. Please do join us next time. Thank you for having seen this 2018 Nissan Note, and we will see you at the next episode. Goodbye for now.